Hello everybody. Today we're going to focus on shoulder mobility as well as some wrists. So we're going to be looking at the upper body, the shoulder girdle, the arms, the hands, the wrists, and focusing on strengthening these spaces and also finding some good, loving range of motion and mobility in these areas. So all of our joints have a certain degree in which they are intended to be used. And when you're doing your regular thing throughout the day, sometimes we're not reaching those particular ranges of motion. So that's why we can feel stiff, or over the years, things feel stuck. And it's really hard to do things that might look simple because the body's just not used to it. And that's okay. So we're going to start here today. And if you have a block or something that's a little bit more solid, maybe a book, you can bring that into the practice. If not, that's a-okay as well. And also you can bring a strap or a towel into your practice today too. So find what works for you, gather your little tools that you might need, and make sure to meet yourself where you are. All of these practices and movements are just suggestions. So always find that inner practice, that intuitive practice within yourself that leads you on your own path to feeling good and meeting yourself where you are. So let's get started. So we'll begin by finding a comfortable seat in our chair. Let the back come towards the very back of the chair. Let the bum scoot all the way back. Let the legs land in a comfortable space. Let the arms fall wherever feels good. Again, if you have a chair without arms, use it. If you got one with arms, go for it. Find whatever works for you. We're going to let the hands relax, let the shoulders fall heavy, and let the eyes soften or close here. Start to find softness in that jaw, finding space between the teeth, not beneath that, between them. And start to notice your breath today. How is it moving? How does it feel? How does it communicate with the body? Does it allow expansion within the belly, within the ribs, within the chest, or does it feel quite constrained and restricted, short? Wherever you are, just observe. Holding no judgment or attachment to this breath or any thoughts that may arise within you. And then from here, we'll take a big breath in through the nose, finding expansion in that belly, in the ribs, feeling everything fill up. And then exhale through the mouth. Feel that belly fall. Inhale through the nose, expanding this belly, the lungs, the diaphragm. Exhale through the mouth. Let it all fall. One more. Inhale through the nose, finding expansion in the space. Exhale through the mouth. Feel the belly fall. Now inhale through the nose, find this expansion. And exhale through the nose. Feeling that fall. Two more. Inhale through the nose, finding this expansion. And exhale through the nose. Feel the belly fall. Last one, in through the nose. And exhale through the nose. Amazing. Now allow the breath to flow naturally and smoothly, finding a breath that feels good for you right now. From here, start to scooch the body forward so that you can plant those feet flat on the ground. Find that extension in the spine. So inhale, if you find yourself rounding, open up that heart. Extend the top of the head towards the sky and let those shoulders relax down towards the ground. Take a big breath in and exhale, let it go. Now with the arms, inhale, reach them up. Exhale, lower them down to the sides. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. This time, inhale, reach it up. Hold it here. Extend those fingers up towards the sky. If you find yourself falling back or rounding, remember to extend that spine up, up, up. Gaze gently towards the ceilings. Keep those fingers active for 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, cactus the arms down. So bend those elbows, push the shoulders back, and reach those fingers down to the earth. Inhale, reach it all the way up. Exhale, cactus those arms down. Oh, squeeze the shoulder blades. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, cactus it all the way down. 2 more. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, cactus it down. Last one. Inhale, reach it up. If you feel some popping, cracking, it's okay as long as we don't feel any pain. And exhale, drop it down. Beautiful. Let the hands come to the thighs. Take a big breath in. And exhale, let it go. Awesome. Now, this time we're going to grab our block or whatever solid tool that you may have that you can bring into this practice, a book. And from here, we're going to find the thin, long sides of this object. Place the palms against these sides. Now your pinky and your thumb might want to try and grab on. We're not going to use them here. We're just going to use the palms of the hands. From here, let those elbows come out. And we're going to turn the fingers to face forward and then point them down. Inhale, lift the fingers back up into those prayer hands. Pressing the palms against the block, turn the fingers forward, point them down. Inhale, lift them up. Exhale, point them down. Keep pressing. We'll do this 4 more times. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Great job. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Beautiful. Bring it back up and place the block down. From here, we're going to open those arms up wide, extend those fingers out. And like we're kind of grabbing onto a doorknob weirdly, we're going to start to find this twist in the wrists. This twist will travel all the way up the arms towards the shoulders. We're going to twist, twist, twist. Keep those fingers active and extended. And then start to reach the arms up towards the sky, keeping this twisting motion going, keeping those fingers extended, and then slowly lower those arms back down to that T position. One more time, lift it all the way up to the sky. Beautiful. And then last one, down towards the sides to that T. Now from here, bring it out in front of you. Keep those fingers extended and then twist it all the way out wide. One more time out in front. Twist, twist, twist. I know this is tough. Keep it going. Take a break if you need. And then from here, open it up wide. Great job. And then when you're ready, come to stillness. Inhale, reach those hands up to sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Perfect. Now press those palms together. Find that connection. Elbows come out. And just like we did with the block, we're going to press those palms and point the fingers forward and then point them down. Lift it back up. Point the fingers down and then lift it back up. Point the fingers down and lift it up. 2 more, point them down and lift it up. Last one. And then lift. Great job. Now, From here, inhale, reach, reach, reach. And exhale, drop it down. Beautiful. Great job. Now, we're going to take opposite hand to opposite shoulder. So this is a simplified and a modified variation of eagle arms. So rather than getting ourselves all twisted up in a pretzel, we're just going to bring opposite hand to opposite shoulder. From here, let the elbows fall down. Take a big breath in, lift those elbows up towards the sky, and then gently gaze up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring those elbows down and round the spine, tucking the chin. Inhale, lift the elbows up, open the heart, look gently to the sky. Exhale, drop the elbows down, rounding the back and tucking the chin into the chest. Inhale, lift it up, elbows to the sky, gently gaze up. And last one, exhale, drop the elbows down, rounding the spine, tucking the chin. Inhale, bring it up to center. And exhale, release. Great job. You got glasses, fix that hair. Get yourself clear vision. And then we're going to switch over to the other side. So bring that opposite hand to opposite shoulder, switching which one was over top. And we'll do this again. Inhale, lift the elbows up to the sky, gently gazing up. And then exhale, drop the elbows down, around the spine, tuck that chin. Inhale, lift the elbows, lift the heart, lift the chin. Exhale, around the spine, tuck the elbows, tuck the chin. One more time. Inhale, lift it up. And exhale, rounding. Inhale, bring everything to neutral. And exhale, release. Beautiful. Now, this time we're going to grab our strap. And from here, we're just going to bring it about shoulder width apart, creating tension in this strap here. So actively pulling those hands apart. Start down at your knees. And then inhale, pull that strap, lift the hands up towards the sky. Reach them as far back as you can go. And then exhale, lower it down towards the knees, keeping that active pull in the strap. Lift it up towards the sky, bring it overhead, snap-de-snap, and exhale, drop it down. 2 more, inhale, lift it up. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, lower it down. Beautiful. Awesome. All right. Now, from here, we're going to find a wider hold on the strap or the towel. Now you might adjust this along the way because what we're going to do is try to bring that strap all the way up and overhead and then behind our backs like this. So lifting it up and overhead and then lifting it up and bringing it back. So make any adjustments you need. The hands might need to be wider. They might need to be closer. This is a point in which you'll listen to your body and find where your edge is here in this practice. You might be at this point where the arms are just over the head or even in front of you, and that's okay. Meet yourself here. So wherever you are, find that wider grip in the strap. Start down at the knees, finding that tension. Inhale, lift the hands up, up, up. Keep pulling that string. See, I have to open my arms up a little wider and then bring them back behind you. Beautiful. Feel those shoulder blades. Try to kiss. Inhale, lift it up, 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 and over, dropping those arms down towards the knees. Inhale, lift it up and bring it behind. Lift it up and bring it in front. 2 more. Lift it up, bring it behind. Lift it up and bring it in front. Last one. Lift it up, bring it behind. Lift it up and bring it in front. Beautiful. Great job. Now, we're going to come into kind of a fun, funky exercise. So grab your block or whichever tool you brought. Now, if it is a little heavier, maybe switch out for something that's lighter now, because what we're going to do is try to bring it behind our back and catch it in our opposite hand. So I'm going to just turn around and show you here. So what we'll do is take the block in the right hand. We're going to create this diagonal line in the arm. So block and the right hand will go up towards the sky. Left hand will come down towards the bottom left-hand side. From here, bring the hands behind the back. And that left hand's going to try and reach for that block here. Once it grabs it, release the right hand. Open that left hand up towards the sky, and that right hand comes down towards the ground. Do this again. Right hand reaches for that left hand block. Inhale, open and extend. Exhale, bring it behind and reach. Inhale, open and extend. And keep this pattern going. Now this block may have run away from you already several times. Maybe you have not reached that block, and that is okay. If you cannot reach, just find that openness and extension, bring it behind you, and then open it again and swap the block. Open, bring it behind, try to reach, just practice that reach. Open it back up again, and then switch. So finding just your own little way to practice this mobility in the shoulders, okay? So we'll do that for 3. Try to pass that block. If you lose it, that's okay. Try to catch it. For 2. And 1. If you need to even it out, go for it. Even it out with the other side. Sometimes you feel like you lose it. It just teleports into this mysterious portal behind your back. And once you're done, you can plop the block away. Great job. Now, from here, we're going to find kind of a breath to movement practice here to end off our shoulder mobility. And from our seated position, plant those feet on the ground, find that extension in the spine. Inhale, reach those hands up to sky. Exhale, bring hands to heart. Inhale, point those fingers forward. Exhale, round the spine, extend the arms and tuck that chin. Inhale, open the arms, open the heart. Exhale, bring hands together, round the spine, tuck the chin. Inhale, reach those hands up to sky. And exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, point the fingers forward. Exhale, bring those hands out around the spine, tuck that chin. Inhale, open the arms up wide, open heart. Exhale, round that spine, tuck that chin. Inhale, bring the hands up to sky. And exhale, cactus it down. Inhale, reach it all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. And then slowly scoot yourself back to a comfortable seat. We'll arrive here for the next few moments, allowing the body to settle, noticing any sensations that arise within your mind and within the body. Let the eyes soften, finding softness in that jaw. And letting those shoulders fall down towards the ground. Focusing in on the sound of that breath. And extending each inhale and each exhale. And slowly, when you're ready, start to open the eyes. And wiggle the hands, wiggle the feet. And arrive here in this moment. Take a big breath in, reach those hands to sky one last time. Exhale, bring those hands to chest. Rub the palms together, creating heat and connection here. And then gently place the palms over the eyes, over the throat, and over the heart. Take a big breath in, and exhale, let it go. Shanti, peace to you. And thank you so much for joining today. I hope that helped the shoulders feel a little bit better today. And leave down in the comments how you're feeling and anything else that you'd love to see. I'll see you next time. Have a beautiful day.